Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you very much for coming and joining the stream. So we've got Matt, Roshan, Ellie and Will Brister. Thank you very much for coming and joining the stream straight away. It is awesome. Wow, we've got a lot of people straight away. Hello from Stansted Airport. What are you doing there, Will? Hopefully you're going somewhere nice for your holiday. And I'm assuming it's half term next week. Right. So, if any of you missed yesterday's stream, then you missed us winning the Premier League. So what we're doing is we're going straight into the new season after this one. So we're going to be loading this up now. So I will be needing your transfer suggestions for what we should get. I definitely need a new striker. Definitely need a new striker who we can get in to accompany Chaplin, Victor White and Anderson. Awesome, Roshan. Awesome. Yeah, so we're going to be going into the new season. We have got some good new players coming in. We've got, obviously, Marco Verratti is one of the ones that is coming in. Oh, that's not good, Matt. All the best feels for you going forward, mate, and hopefully it's only passing and you can get better soon. I honestly don't know where that is, Will. Chambéry? Where's that? I'm just going to move my pad across to the other side of my screen, because for some reason I feel like I'm looking around my microphone every time I'm looking for that. Are you going skiing? Nice. Which country is that in, by the way? I honestly don't know where that is. Actually, I hope well, in that case, I hope it snows for you every single day, mate. I really do. So yeah, we will be needing your transfer suggestions for the players who you want me to buy for this season. And hopefully, let me just mute my phone. And hopefully we'll be able to get some good players in to help with our Premier League, our Champions League campaign. With us winning the Premier League last season, this season of the career mode will mainly be focused on simming through the Premier League, making sure we still kind of finishing the Champions League spots, because if we don't win the Champions League at the first attempt, which I don't think we will, but you never know. So this is going to be mainly focusing on winning the Champions League this season. So we'll be simming a lot this year. We will be simming a lot this season, not this year. We will be simming a lot as well. Oh, and Ev, thank you very much for coming and joining the stream. Hope you're doing well and hope you're having a lovely day. If it feels like, I feel like I'm stumbling over my words a lot this morning, so I apologise for that. So you're going to the south of France, and then but you're skiing in Italy. Okay, so I'm assuming you're getting some kind of train or bus across. That should be good fun. Are you there for the full week, Will, or just a couple of days? Yeah. So that's what we're trying to do. So we're going to be building a team that's capable of winning the Champions League. In the Premier League, that we will be able to sim through a lot of it and be able to get us into the top 4, into the Champions League places again, just in case we don't win it this year again next season. That's the plan. So we'll be starting that. So this might actually be a quick season. Good morning, Ross. Thank you very much for coming and joining the stream. Hope you're doing well. Actually be a really quick season because of all the simming, but we'll see. We shall see. But first off, we've got to wait for FIFA to flipping load it up. Well, to be perfectly honest, Evs, the 3-2 result and losing in the last couple of minutes is painful, but everything that I've heard going forward on the pitch was good. You know, we actually sounded like we caused them some trouble, but the problem with that is I've also seen from Swindon fans that's possibly one of their worst performances of the season. So VALE looking good against a poor team doesn't really even itself up. I mean, I didn't give us a chance, and it sounds, I haven't seen the highlights yet because I was watching something else last night when the highlight program was on, and this morning I am literally woke up to do this morning. So yeah, hang on, what's my music doing? Why is that not coming through? Okay, hang on. Okay, there we go. That looks a little bit better on the old level front. So, yeah, but for us us to actually get a 3-2 result away at Swindon, it's 2 goals better than I thought we would have done. But I still put them down to score 3. I still put them down to score 3 against us. We just sound like we've got nothing at the back. Get a buzz with friends for a week. Awesome. That does sound like a hell of a lot of fun, that does, Will. Really does. I saw the United score, Crazy Pizza Gaming, and thank you for coming and joining the stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I did see it, and I think the only thing that's going to be worth talking about that game for the next month or 2 is going to be the VAR decision, which I'm not going to go into too much detail. I like the fact that we're finally using a bit of technology in games to get the right decision. Is this the right way that we should be using it? I don't think so. It needs tweaking. It takes way too long. I think the people who use the VAR and use everything to do with it need to have a look at how the Americans do it with their VAR and review systems, and the way that rugby uses it with their test match official review system. I think the football needs to sit down and think, right, we know this is going to stop the game when we do one of these decisions. Everyone's moaning about how long it's going to take, everything like that. Even a predominantly slow game of baseball, when they have a review, they complain if the review takes longer than a minute. Now in football, that's a hell of a lot longer, seeing as a baseball game on average is about 3 hours long. A football game being 90 minutes, and then you've got that 1.5 minutes, 2.5 hour wait. You know, it's difficult to see. Right, so let's just quickly, just first and foremost, let's just go in to do the training, and let's get people up. So White's in 83, Isaac's going to be going back anyway. Hill, I'll be trying to get him up a little bit. Yeah, so guys, just get the suggestions down. Harry Kane would be a great suggestion, but I don't think we're going to be able to get him. Get the suggestions for players, and I'm just going to do this training, and then we'll get the pre-season tournament. We'll get the new players in that are due to come in. Guys, look at this kid. This is a 68 rated kid. It's 99. His ball control is 99. And his passing is 84. I'm going to have to give him some reps in. I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to give him some reps in because he's awesome. Firmino's a good shout. Firmino is a great shout. Oh, why? Do we just buy the entire Liverpool side? Right, let me just do this first, and then we'll see what we kind of need. So I'm just gonna try. Lindstrom can be the focus of the training because he's the oldest one, and we're probably gonna have to get rid of him because we are going to be doing. Neymar probably we're not going to be able to afford. I want some free kicks on. So the long shots are up to 90 now. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. So I want free kicks on Robinson because he's probably going to be playing a lot. Because we've got some players coming in, and we're going to have to try and get some players. Can't get Ronaldo. I don't want to get Ronaldo, to be honest with you. I had an option to get him on pre-contract, and we didn't get him. So let me just focus through and get this, and then we'll look at your suggestions and see which ones fit. Because we're not going to go for everybody like we have done before with the loans. We're actually going to go for specific targets. We're going to go for specific targets. Michael Carrick is retired, so he's not in the save anymore. Bear in mind, guys, this is Season 5. So some of the good players who are in like aging, like in real life, are not going to be around now. Or if they are, they're going to be severely hampered with their talent. Let's have a look at what we've been given for this. Right, so 6-8 is the most money we can take on that. I've also got to get the financial, the board takeover, as you guys said. So that's done. So pre-contract, we've got Verratti, Cyrus Christie, Vidio, Besser, Ferrari. So we've got rid of Nelson, Isaac, Ryan Kent. I would like to get Kent back. Maybe get Kent back. No, we don't need a goalkeeper at all. Okay, so let's have a look at what money they've actually given us to start off with in our transfer budget. Hang on. One thing I have got to change to start off with is take Pope out of the starting lineup. Okay, so let me just put the first team in. How we've got it. So Vidio is going to be our starting left mid. Ferrari is going to be alongside Hector. Cyrus Christie is going to start ahead of Negredo. And Verratti and Besser. Right, in the mini, Besser can start ahead of Franson. So, guys, just thank you very much. Keep the suggestions coming in. I'm just making sure that I set up my team how I kind of want to see it. I don't need a keeper. Do not need a keeper. Let's otherwise. Okay, so Verratti is going to be our starting midfielder anyway. We need to get rid of some of these players. Definitely need to get rid of some of these players. So we need... Is Chaplin still in the club? Yeah, he is. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, so I think we need cover on right mid. When you cover on right mid, I would say we need a little bit of, yeah, we need another striker. Definitely need another striker. We need a couple of wide players. Theodore, thank you very much for coming and joining the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a lovely day. Right, now let's see on the money wise. So they've only given us a 12 million budget, which sucks. So let us now go and do the financial takeover. Okay, so we're doing the financial takeover because we're going for the Champions League. So let's see how much we get for this. Okay, oh, it's got to go. Has it got to go a day? Yeah, it's got to go a day. Right. Let's put some of these players up for transfer that we want to get rid of now. Okay, so Will Shaw, transfer list. Lindstrom, remove from loan list. Add to transfer list. Salawu, transfer list. Kai Gomez, transfer list. Horn, Horn's on the loan list. Remove from loan list. It's just because we're winding up now. We need to start getting rid of some of these players. Whitfield, Caicedo can go on the transfer list as well. Ah, and I've just done that by accident. Hang on, sorry. Thank you. Keep the suggestions coming, guys. I will get to them in a second. I'm just setting out my stall here. Peter Hill is on the transfer list. Maya, remove him from the transfer list because I've just seen how good he could potentially be. Martinson can get added to the transfer list. So can Ponce. Turner's a 70. He's on the transfer list. Murray, add to the transfer list. Salawu, I'll keep him. Stiepermann. Allen, unfortunately, can added to the transfer list. Herrera will keep for now. Chad Green, Capradossi can get added to the transfer list. Green's okay. And then we're into... How much is Green worth? Let's add that Hughes to the transfer list because we've got two good keepers. Cool, cool. Cheers. Enjoy. Have a safe flight, Will. Have a safe flight. Okay. Now, let us have a look at who... I've got to fast forward a day because obviously we haven't got the money just yet. So I've got to transfer, go forward 1 day for the financial fair play thing to take account. So stop the sim. Okay. So we've got 2-player conversations. That's fair enough. And now, have we got the money? Yes, we've got the money. That is not a lot of money. That is not a lot of money. 43 million. That is not a lot of money at all. Theodore, I stream mainly at weekends in the morning. Okay, so youth development. Okay, so that's fine. 5% of home games to reach knockout stage. Euro League spot. Okay. That's strange. We haven't got that much money. Right, so we need a striker. Let's have a, I'm working backwards up the list at the minute. So Mbappe is the first one. Again, with only 40 million to play, I don't think we'll be able to do any of this. I mean, 89 million, no way. Straight away, no chance. This is actually not going to go as well as I thought, guys. Icky and Nacho might be a good shout. It's only 24 on this game as well. 41 million, 140k. That is right on our budget. Right on our budget. Kane is going to be well. Kane is going to be well out of our price range. Yeah, 90, 72 million. We might be able to get him in January though. That might be a good idea. Get Harry Kane in January. So sure. He's at Paris Saint-Germain and 23 million. Let's just shortlist him. Firmino, Salah, Mane. I'm not being able to get any of those players with the amount of money that we've got. That didn't work. George Thomas 70, he's not good enough for our team. It's Ben Stevenson. He's the next on the list. Centre mid. He's currently playing at Coventry, no chance, he's not going to be good enough. Madison's a cam. I think we're set on midfielders, so I'm going to leave the centre midfielders out of it because we don't need it. And then Murphy, Jacob Murphy. I'll scout him. So we've got that. Neymar, no chance. Maxim, Saint Maxim. Armstrong is definitely one that I'm going to look at, Matt. Definitely. Let's have a look at Alan Saint Maxim. That might be doable. That might be doable. And then, obviously, the boy, Adam Armstrong. 12 mil. That's a slam dunk no-brainer. With his pace and finishing, that's a slam dunk no-brainer. Right, so Adam Armstrong is definitely one we're going for, and we might go, and we're going to go for that Maxim as well. Let's go into the transfer hub. So Reina. I'm just going to try and just see if we can get him on loan. No. Calvert-Lewin, loan. No. Icky Nacho, loan. No. Harry Kane, no. Luke Shaw, no. Maxime, Oh, I've gone to buy, but we can try. We'll see what we get left with on him. Oh, hang on. Can we add midfielders? Fingers. They want 51 million on top of Caicedo. How about 15? That is ridiculous. Okay, no, that's fair enough. They wanted 51 million for him. Jeez. Okay, so we can't loan Adam Armstrong. Let's try and buy him. Transfer, and I'm gonna offer 11. Oh no, not 20. I'm gonna offer 11 to start off with, and see what they come back with. 13.5 and sell-on clause. Yeah, go for that. I'll go for that definitely. Right, negotiate. Also, another one I'm gonna have a look at is Alphonso Davies. He plays for Vancouver Whitecaps, very, very high potential player. 2-year contract. See if you want. That's fine with me. You can have a 4. Watch him want 50k wages though. 43. I can get rid of the appearance bonus, so counter that. Remove the bonus. And let's add him a little bit on his. Let's go 63 and 45, because that is probably what he's gonna want. He wants 50. Okay, go for it. Go for it. We've got Adam Armstrong. So we've got our first signing. Is a good striker. We've used him before. So let's just remove these guys from here. So we're not going to go for them again. Alphonso Davies is another one I'm going to have a quick look at just to see how available he is. Or is he Is it Alfonso? Is it spelled like that? No. He played for the Vancouver Whitecaps. I don't think he plays for them anymore by the looks of it. Interesting. Up in Davies. He's going to come up with a lot. Andrew Davies. He doesn't look like he's here. Spelled like that? No, it's not spelled like that either. Okay, so we've got Adam Armstrong in, so we've got a striker in. I'm probably need a right mid cover. So what I'm going to have a look is I'm going to have a look at Premier League right mid, no, left mid, left mid, right mid for loan. Okay, we don't get anybody there. I'd probably have Best Gamer. Thank you for coming joining the stream. I probably haven't got the money to go for him, so there's no left of any real quality. have we got in this kind of list here that the scouts are pulling back for me? Jacob Murphy is part of that. Shinji Sheyi Oh no, I can't speak. Fagundes, Damari Gray. He's at Newcastle now. Interesting. Isaac Success. Oh, he signed for Fiorentina, didn't he? I'll try. Let's have a look at Redmond. See how much he is. $31 million, 100k wages. That's out of my budget, but he is exactly what I could have needed. Sucks, so we got no budget. Wilf Zaha has managed to find his way back to Man United. 27.5 mil. How much have I actually got left in after that signing? 32 and 88 in the wage budget. So most of these players are going to want north of that. So we're probably, if we keep enough of that in the wage budget, we've got about 20 mil to spend. Let me have a look. We had this guy on loan last year. Let's see if they will let us have him back again. He's at 5. Oh, buggy, yeah, we got him injured, didn't we? At the end of the season, we got him injured. Delafeu, let's have a look at him. Yeah, that's a good shout. $61 million, and his wage budget is way too high as well, so there's no chance on that one. Oh, Justin, you meant Clivert? Okay, yeah, I thought you did. 25 mil, 34k. Let's have a go. Let's have a go, see if we can get him. This will be the... If we get Clivert, that's it. Our money's gone. Let's just click the loan. No, okay. Approach to buy. Let's have a go. Let's go for a transfer fee, and I'm going to offer him... We're going to offer 20... We're going to offer 26... Because I reckon with the wages, that's all I'll be able to afford. I want 43. Just can't afford it. And I definitely cannot afford that. So that's gone. He's gone. So Etibo? Etibo? Is that how you say that name? E-T-E? I don't know anything about him, so let's Google him. $73, potential to be up to 80, 82. Yeah, looks okay. Looks okay. Physio can't do the inquiry to figure out how much they actually want for him. They've got no valuation on him at all, so that would be strange. Okay. So we're just going to see if we can get him on loan. And let's have a look. Bundesliga. Yeah, that's the only problem I have there. Is the money side of things. That would be because I don't know how much to offer for him. That's the struggle that I'm going with at the minute. I don't know kind of how much to go for him. Oh, who was the other one I had last year? Who was the other one? Nelson. Well, Bayern let me have Nelson back on loan. Give it a go. If I can get him on loan, then he's cheap as chips. Oh, cool. We could get so Ancelotti. Please be as nice to us as you were last year. 1 year loan. Just for backup. Cool. 60-40. Can we go 50-50? 60-40? 55-45? Come on, Carlo. You like me, Carlo. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yay. Thank you, Carlo. I like Carlo. We do business quite a bit. So hopefully Reece Nelson will accept that. Inaki Williams. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Damn, he's good. But 46 mil. Damn. And Richarlison as well. I've just seen that down in the chat. Thank you. He's from Sassuolo. Is that the right one? I'm sure the Richarlison. Is that the? That's not the same one who plays for Watford, is it? Anyway, I'm going to sim through the pre-season tournament now, see if we can get this, because we've been 30 minutes. So, thank you for sticking with us. Armstrong we have managed to get, but we're just going to sim through this pre-season tournament and basically just go with the team that is there. That's who we've got at the minute. 4-1, 2 goals for Victor White, Turner, Franson, nice win. Good first game for the VALE of this new season. We are going to be playing the Community Shield. I think we've got Man United. Man United won the FA Cup. We won obviously the Premier League. So, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so with us winning the Premier League, them winning the FA Cup, win the Community Shield, so we will be playing that one. That will be the first game we play, and then we'll be simming forward to the Champions League games to see who we get in the group. So that is the plan. So, player conversations. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yes, you're disappointed, but you realise we're going for the Champions League. I don't care about this pre-season tournament. I just want to get it over with. So we've got a transfer offer for Franson and transfer offer for Ponce. Ponce, I will happily let go. Franson, get away from my man. I want him. And Toby Davies as well. We took out his release clause. Oh, poo. Yeah, you can have Ponce. I thought I got rid of his release clause. We've signed a new contract and everything to take away his release clause. So why is that release clause still there? Right, I'm gonna have to do some. I'm gonna have to do some dirty again. Right, because I can't let Davies go. Best gaming. I do not need a keeper as long as we can keep hold of Toby Davies. $52 million. How about we make that an even 55? $52.3. Oh, fair enough. $52.3. If you give me that kind of money, I'll be happy with that. You're on 17k. Let's double it, just to keep you in the club. And then 500. $500,000. Cool. Okay, so hopefully he'll reject that offer from Southampton now, because he won't have that. And Ponticelli, I'm seeing said down in the chat. So let me just go and have a look at him. My eye is hurting this morning. If this is another Coventry player, Matt, I will not be happy. Get out! No! I've already got Jordan Willis. I need players that are going to help me win the Champions League. Do you not understand? So Reece Nelson's loaned in, and Toby Davies' transfer move has gone to Rye, which is good. So we've got Reece Nelson. Right, the only thing I'm going to swap for this game is I'm going to swap my front two around. So Chaplin, yes, you're unhappy about not playing, but you're going to be playing this one. Oh, Tom Ince, yes. Verratti's back from international duty, awesome. So now we can play him alongside Franson. And Reece Nelson, you can come on the bench for Clarkey. Yeah, Tom Ince is a good shout. Let me go have a look at him. Let me go have a look, see, because he shouldn't be too much. Hopefully, Tom Ince isn't as expensive as everyone else. Fingers crossed. He's playing in Leganes. Davies hasn't been sold. Let's see if we can bring Tom Ince home. I have not a clue. Maybe he was not worth that much. Maybe I've overpriced him. Well, that could have been a shit. That was too easy. Okay, Tom. Fine. 52k wages, 500k, get rid of the goals. Remove bonus. Edit wage. 54.4. And that should do it. 58, I can deal with that. So we've got Tom Hinton as well. Cool. And he can cover on the left hand side as well. That's cool. Let's hopefully we haven't got robbed. So how good is Tom Ince? Please don't be less than a 73. 76. Cool. I'll have that. I will have that. That is good. I'm happy with that now. Let's put him in for Vidio for the first game. And let him have a game. It's not bad. That's not bad. I'm not angry at that. 10 million for 76 in today's transfer market. I'll have that. Guys, if you want to change anyone's number, let me know. The only person you can't change is Tom Pope. And we drew 0-0 with Hamburg, which is probably a fair result because we're best two teams in the group. Have we got any more transfer offers? So please tell me Ponce's gone. Transfer offer for Harrison Turner. Oh, he's the cam. 18 million. Ooh, I'm going to negotiate. I'm going to negotiate this for Turner. I like him, but we have got a lot of midfielders. I can get 20. If I can get a little bit more money for him, I can get like 20. Let's go for 21.8. See what they go for. 18.8. Come on. Oh, hang on. Come on. 20 flat. 18.8. I want 20 flat. This will do wonders for me. 20 flat. Okay, pushed him too far. Oh well. That's what happens, Riyad Mahrez, if you... Right. Yeah, and the thing is though, I don't... If I sell Turner, I won't replace him. And that's not the point. Because I don't need to replace a midfielder. Turner's good, and he's growing well. He's 76, I believe, which is on par with what Maddison is. So I wouldn't want to just sell him and replace him straight back with another player, because I've already got players in that position who are as good, if not better than him. Because we've got Verratti in the midfield now. We don't usually play a lot of cam roles, you know. We've got two different. We've got our reserve formation and our youth team formation, which will come into account a little bit later on. But we don't play them that often. Oh, you guys are just doing my treeing with this. My role at the club, my role at the club. Yim 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 yim. Stop moaning. This is pre-season. Okay. This is pre-season. We're just about getting this done. Get the money in, and then it's done. That's all we want. So Robinson, you come back and play. Turner, look, 76. He's not bad. He's on par with Angel Gomez. Got a lot of players in the club that we need to just change about. And that's what we do. What position do we need? I'm not sure at this moment in time, because I think we're pretty much stacked. I mean, fair enough, our fullbacks are not the best at being 74 rated each, but we've got good enough cover across the board, and these are all steady players. I mean, our two main defenders, 76 and 79, in Ferrari, and then we've got two young centre backs in Green and Taylor, wherever Taylor is, 71, 73, who are still growing. We've got Willis, who's a 72. You know, we've got average cover across the best of it. And I to be perfectly honest, unless we get the money that we need to buy a great mid-80s player, I don't think it's worthwhile us spending any money. What do you guys think? Well, I've got decent pace on my fullbacks. I mean, Cyrus Christie's a good fullback, and so's Cohen Wood. And good morning, KP, by the way. Well, that's the thing. I don't need another midfielder. Absolutely do not need another centre midfielder. Getting Tom Ince as a winger, as well as Reece Nelson, has got us covered. Now, I'm just going to power through this pre-season tournament now. If we get knocked out here, we get knocked out here. I don't mind. I'm trying to. Transfer market, and any offers we come in, we have a look at. But if no one puts offers in for players, how can I buy them? You know what I mean? I can't say it's not like a bit like FM where you can offer your players to clubs. All I can do is put on a transfer list. Jamie Allen, Middlesbrough. Let's negotiate this one. See if we can just get his valuation. can get his valuation. I think you have 50 grand more, fair enough. Cool. Alright, so Jamie Allen, that's one gone. Zappacosta, I don't rate I honestly don't rate Zappacosta. No, I know KP, I know. But the thing is, I play, regardless of what I'm in, I will still play the exact same play style as I do in the Premier League as I do in the Champions League. And fair enough, I do use a bit of pace on the wings, but having pacey fullbacks doesn't really mean much because I defend quite narrow. So as long as I can cut off the angle, then I don't really need anyone who's an absolute beast on pace. If this makes sense, it's all about is I really need the best players. I need a system that works. And at the minute, as you've seen over the past 4 seasons, we've been able to get players in that playstyle and have worked. If it doesn't work this first season, then fair enough. I will completely change it for next. And I'm trying to find players within this system. Fair enough. Us getting Verratti was something I could not turn down. I could not turn down getting Verratti at all. He was there, 91 rated, available on pre-contract. I had to get him. It's like Harry Kane. Harry Kane becomes available for pre-contract in January. When we get to January, I am going for Harry Kane. You know, regardless of where we're at, whether we're going to win the Premier League, the Champions League, or what. If we don't win the Champions League and we get Harry Kane, we stand a. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry for the mic cutting out. I hadn't mentioned it in this stream so far, but I have got some hardware issues in my PC. A part is coming today, so hopefully I will be able to sort that out for the next stream. But the part didn't arrive in time yesterday for me to sort it for the stream today, so I'm sorry, but I am trying to sort it. So that's Ponce gone. He looks small on that, and Jamie Allen's gone as well. Good morning, Harry. So now we kind of are just waiting for, we're kind of waiting for offers. Absolutely guaranteed playing the Charity Shield. Absolutely guaranteed we're playing the Charity Shield. But yeah, other than that, we'll see. And I'm not doing youth scouting this season. Not doing youth scouting at all. We don't need to. We've got youth players in the academy who we're just going to leave there, basically. They are good enough. And you had a face last night. Yesterday, I mean. You had a face yesterday. Well, there goes the rule. The rules are no. If you've got no face, you're not in the club. So, yeah. Oh well. I'm good, Harry. How are you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream. Right, transfer off for Toby Davies. Milan are offering 20 mil. His release clause is 50 mil. See how close we can get Milan. No, okay. Because the thing is, getting an 80 rated goalkeeper for less than 20 million, for less than 30 million, is not going to happen. That's why I'm pushing for so much. yeah, at the minute we're going to be playing it as we see it for the time being, in terms of replacements and strengthening. If when we get into it we figure out that something's wrong or I need strengthening, we will look at it and we'll go through a massive rebuild in January. So let's negotiate this for Dennis Horn. And you never know, we might be able to get some really, really good players in January. C Gaming, yeah. It happened. It happened. I knew we were going to lose. I thought we were going to lose 3-0. I was getting 2 goals as a bonus. And good morning, Chantho. Thank you for coming and joining the stream, both of you. Okay, cool. I've looked at Pulisic in the past, and he costs too much money. Yeah, his contract may be over, but we can't do any of that until January. There's no option until January. Okay. All we're doing is, for any of these players that are... and we'll let them go. No. Why didn't you... 1.3. Okay, cool. Arvid, thank you very much for coming in. Thank you. Let's just get rid of these. Right, we're coming up to the Community Shield, which will be the first one we'll have played today. KP, as much as I would love £100 million bid for Pope, both you and I know we're probably going to, if we get an offer for Pope, it's going to be for 100k. Both you and I know that. Nobody answer Harold with what I think you're going to say. Oh, Lindstrom didn't go. Pooh. Right, Victor Pereira. From Royal Antwerp. They're offering more. Okay, that's fine. We can accept that. Yeah, I would. I would have to deny it. Because we need Pope. If we win it this season, Pope needs to lift the Champions League trophy. That's it. Pope needs to lift the Champions League trophy. Right, okay, so let's have a look at what we're going to be needing for this first game. So Franson's in 80 now as well, which is insane. I'm going to give Video the start on the left, Robinson on the right. Christie, Ferrari, Hector Wood across the middle, White and Anderson, 280 rateds up top. And then we've got Ince, Armstrong, Turner, Gomez, Clark. No, let's get Clark off the bench. We've got a defender on the bench. No, so Willis can go on the bench. Cool. That's what we'll go with. It's a very... I like that lineup. I mean, we've got two young players, two pacey young players with good shooting and physical up top. New signing Video, new signing Verratti, new signing Franson, new signing Ferrari, new signing Christie on there as well. Because that's what I do. When I'm recording, I turn notifications off and I appear offline. Because I don't like getting notifications and pop-ups during streams. I just find it very unprofessional. So that's what I do. Now, good morning, everybody. I know. That's why I did it, KP. That's why I did it. Foot mob. That's it may be a trash teammate, but it's got I have in 4 straight. He's bloody ginger. He's more ginger than me. But in 4 straight seasons, Foot mob, I've won League 2, League 1, Championship, Premier League. In 4 straight seasons. You know, I'm into the Champions League now with VALE. So, you know, we'll do it. We're on legendary Wembley Stadium, Man United versus Port Vale. Verratti in the middle of the park. Yeah, KP, that was uncalled for. That was uncalled for, KP. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion on my team. It's like everyone's telling me to upgrade players. Whereas, you know, going this. KP, please. Calm it. Calm it. Yeah. I just find them pop-up notifications just a little bit unprofessional when you're playing and when you're streaming, because not a lot of people want to see, oh, this friend's come online, oh, blah blah blah's happened, oh, blah blah blah's this happened, you know. Well, Harry, it started from the bottom, now we're here. Well,
some managers, if
oh
they lose,
no,
usually will tell you that this is a pre-season
that's
game.
embarrassing.
Want
Sorry,
records,
didn't mean to.
For us commentators as a proper appearance, the goal scorers count properly in the records of the players as well. It is the FA Community Shield, the winners of the FA Cup against the winners of the league.
No, I mean, I've won this competition, I've lost it as well, and winning it is by far the better option going into the new league season.
Yeah.
Today's game, Manchester United, and they face
And
Port Vale.
Matt, that message was uncalled for. It was cringe, and that was the reason why I said it. Make that into a GIF, clip it, whatever you want to do. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. Right, let's move on. Right, Man United versus Port Vale. Let's have a look at this team. So Zaha, Bailly, Christensen. Who's that ginger kid? Number 16. Sanson. Okay, Andone.
This is then the Manchester United lineup. Eric Bailly plays with Phil
Good
Jones
tackle
in
from
central
Verratti's
defence.
first touch.
Plays with Nemanja Matic in central midfield.
Don
And
Franson
today,
cut back.
It's just the one striker in the
Guys, calm. Otherwise, I'll put you both in a timeout. That sounds so wrong. It sounds like I'm talking to like 4-year-olds. But please, both of you, everyone chill.
Attack building for Manchester United. Return pass.
Now KP, listen mate, just chill.
Well, he's looked the manager at what
Franson. Oh, good block by Christensen.
Decided that a strong central defender is what's required. And here he is.
Don
making
Franson.
his debut.
Oh, we've lost it out to Matic. And Done. This is
This
not a United. This United team looks really strange. Dunk Cyrus Christie. Ball.
We're looking for
Franson.
energy in midfield, which
It's twice
I think
that pass
the
hasn't
manager
come through
is,
Franson.
what we've been talking to him about, and a new signing today with that
Verratti.
in mind, I guess.
Yeah, I thought they looked
Video.
a bit short, a bit flat actually in midfield previously, and he
Verratti.
is a creative player as well.
Going to try and open up. Anderson. No.
He could cross it now. Christie.
Forced to go backwards. It's all right though. We've got space.
Verratti done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in.
Anderson, bit of space. Get in. Great goal from Anderson. And we get the first goal. Lovely bit of play here. First touch takes it into the stride and then fires it past the keeper. 1-0.
And that has
That is Ibrahimovic's regen. Can I just ask you, Footmob, because that's two things you've said is trash. Is trash? Is everything trash to you? Just ask him.
Played forward, a bit of menace in this
Offside,
attack.
thank you.
That was a chance to really get in at the goalkeeper.
Man City and Real Madrid, best team in the world.
Yeah, he's having a little go at his teammates.
Combined? Yeah, if you combine the two teams, then definitely best team in the world. I would say Trippier plays for United now as well. Oh, you're a Man City fan. Okay, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's fine. That puts things in perspective now. No, I didn't understand that.
That pass was going. He looked in, but he's diffused the danger. I would guess in this possession play here, they're trying to get the opposition to come out and harry them and maybe bend past their way through them.
Oh. That's a beautiful ball. Anderson. Trying to get round Jones.
He's got support here.
Can't believe Jones is one of the last surviving members of that United backline. That is weird. No, I don't play Fortnite. I think, no, sorry, I'd say, I'm not going to say no. I have played a couple of games, but I don't like playing it.
Now, can he take them on?
Oh, Victor. Should have been ahead of Christensen there. Tankbo, unfortunately this is an English speaking channel, so I don't understand what you've just said there. Great tackle from Cyrus Christie. Easily been able to keep the possession here. Victor White, bit of space, ooh, a bit too far out. Robinson, Discilio.
Let's see what this one brings. Here comes the corner. Put away, but not out of harm's way.
KP, asking for people to be timed out when you've been just as bad as them is not good. Is not good, mate.
Taking on the defenders.
So we'll just leave it as it is, both of you. Just calm down. His only game.
Bit of first half misery here for Manchester United. Who would have backed them to be trailing as we count the minutes down
Just
to half-time?
listen, but the thing is though, you
They will need to
just
improve in the second
all I'll say
half,
is
otherwise
let
they'll
it go.
spend
Just
force
let
in
it
this
go.
game.
That's all I'll say. That's it. That's the last thing I'll say on the matter. I'm not timing anybody out until I need to. So let it go.
On to the attack now. Christensen. Poor attempt at a pass, really.
Francine to Verratti. Oh, can we get Anderson stopped his... Why did you stop your run then, Anderson?
That's very good shielding of the ball. Tried to
Oh,
tackle
wide.
there, and he's done that.
Oh, he's too far. Ah! One too many touches. Good header, Ferrari. Her name was Lola.
Nemanja Matic.
It's only game.
Referee has decided to
Why
add
you
on
have to be
2
mad?
minutes. Looking good, this move. It's Anderson.
Great tackle there. I don't know who did that tackle. That was brilliant.
Real menace to their play. Disappointing ending to it. Well, at half-time,
Alright, so
the
first
FA
half's good.
It's going to plan. It's not a lead of real substance, but if they keep doing the same thing,
Chill.
then in
He's
the second
calm.
half, the shield
He's
could be
calm.
theirs.
And that's why we don't tend to have any mods. It's because it's usually so chill and so calm. Ah, right. We're 1-0 up. which is good, which is good.
Well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge. You can put them in front.
Now, see gaming. That might land you in the no, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I mean, the thing is, to be perfectly honest, see gaming, I could just go, why'd you bother going to Stoke because your manager's rubbish? But no, I could have said that early on in the year, but you need some luck. We need some luck as Stoke fans. Stoke fans need luck just as much as Vale fans need luck in a minute. So, as much as the rivalry has been on hold for the past 10 years, you know, because none of us have been in a scenario where we can play each other on a regular basis. I think at this time we're both going through enough hardship that deflecting the situation to say, well, Stoke are doing worse than Vale is kind of harsh. But thank you for keeping me grounded by singing the song. Anderson, oh, Jones, just get. Oh, we got free kick. Ooh, okay, we got free kick. How many subs do I want by the end of how many subs are you hoping to have by the end of the year? I don't know. I'm trying not to focus on that anymore. What's Verratti got in his free kick? Can I change my free kick takers, please? Am I allowed to do that, ref? Thank you. I like to keep my sub numbers going up, obviously, but I don't really care. Right, so let's try this. So call the second taker. Who's the second taker? I tried it didn't work. I probably should have gone with Verratti. I probably should have tried the run over with Verratti. They'll do that next time.
Verratti.
Franson, bit of space. Shoot. Get in. Great finish. Ooh. Wow, that was a lovely goal. That was a lovely goal. Great finish. Foot mob, there's a load of different ways that you can get subs. There's a huge amount of ways you can get subs. The way that I will always tell everybody to get subs is start off by finding your little thing that you like to do the most. So if you love to play Fortnite, then play a lot of Fortnite. You know, stream it, make videos on it, do something you enjoy. Because when you're doing something let me just pause it a sec. When you do something you enjoy, it comes out and you see your full emotion. You know, you see full emotion, you can get around it, you can have a good laugh. You know, your entire personality comes out. So do something you enjoy. Obviously, if that is something that's not popular in the gaming world, I know this is kind of they kind of counteract each other. But if you're doing something that's not very popular in the gaming world, then you're probably going to get less traction. You're probably going to get less subs. Is just take your time. Find your comfort zone on what you want and basically enjoy yourself. Be regular with your content as well. So at the minute, I would love to be able to do 5 videos a week or 5 streams a week. That is impossible for me at the minute. Absolutely impossible. So I make sure that when I live at the time I say I should be live. So it's about between 9 and 9:30 every Saturday and Sunday morning. Mike just went, sorry. 9:30 every morning. If I can get extra streams in, I will. But it's just trying to be regular and just have a massive laugh. Because I enjoy what I'm doing with this, with FIFA. I really am. And that's it. That's how you, that's the way that I've grown. If you look at and fair enough, I'm at 1,600 subs. And I've been doing it for 5 years, for 4 and a bit years, 5 years now. So you could say that this is not, the way that I'm telling you is not the way to grow. but it's the way that I'm enjoying myself the most. So, you know, it's the way it is. There are a lot of people out there, the clickbait, with all the clickbait. You've still got to make your titles attractive, definitely. Oh, Mamari. Well done, Verratti. Yeah, and that's it. It's one of those that it can blow up. It can.
Coming on strong and looking to play their way through now.
Oh, Victor Wise, get a bit of space. Martial with the first block. Victor Wise again. They're playing Sam Johnston in goal. No wonder I'm winning 2-0.
Here's Martial.
Just have a laugh.
I know all
Yeah,
of you listening
and
want to
you know,
whether this is a done
some
deal
people
or
get
not.
lucky.
We can tell you it's not done,
Some people get lucky.
it might be close.
But the one
That's
thing I
still
will say
speculation.
is, you do have to put the work in. You have to put the work in. You have to be on time. I do football. I do.
They've got to try and improve their performance somehow.
You have to put the work in, and I will say that honestly,
Spotted that deflection, he's pointing
for
to the corner.
for other YouTubers my size, I don't put as much work in as everyone else. I do what fits. Great save, Davies. I do what fits my schedule because I have a full-time job. You know, I cannot afford to let that slip. I have a full-time job. I have to put my focus into that. I'm getting married next year, so I have to make sure that everything goes with that and goes okay. So at the minute, I'm just doing this purely from enjoyment. Oh, nearly Verratti.
Interceptor got it for them.
Oh, Pogba. Save, Davies.
No scraps for the attackers.
Yeah, and that's it. You have to put the work in. You have to.
Now this looks promising.
Oh, nearly. Right, let's make some subs. We're going to bring on in. We're going to bring.
From the other player and saw where the pass was going, read it.
And one thing I will say.
That's United's free kick.
One thing I will say that is actually, well, I don't know whether it annoys a lot of people, but when you upload a video and don't just mass copying everybody, you know what I mean? So don't just mass at everybody that your video's gone live. You can ask people to look at it, ask people to check it out for sure. But don't just put, like, say, new videos live at Raccas Gaming, at KSI, at Miniminter, that, you know, all those people. Just don't, because that is one way that people will not take you seriously, because they think you're just begging. And there's a lot of people, especially the full-time YouTubers. Great save from Davies again. The one thing that people will say is, and one of the reasons why some big YouTubers will say they will not admit to it, I don't think, but won't help out some of the smaller channels, is because the smaller channels are not respecting the grind. You know what I mean? The amount of time and effort it takes into that. They're expecting that they'll get a mention, shout out, and then that's them set. When it took the full-time YouTubers, what, like a couple of years to set their base up. Tom Ince, you know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Absolutely brilliant. He's put in the corner. Defended well. That's good movement forward here.
Wood. couldn't get the dink in.
Quickly and stop the ball coming in.
United have definitely been more attacking in the second half.
Could get the ball into the box now.
Well done, Hector.
Has to clear it. Can Manchester United pull another rabbit out of the hat here?
Better to Verratti.
Turn the game from defeat into victory in the closing minutes. That's what they've
Oh.
got to do, otherwise
Okay.
they're beat. They've got numbers.
No problem, Foot Mob. Have a good night.
Dangerous. Possession given away once more. Gone in a bit crudely, I think, with that one, but they kept the ball. Referee says play on. Armstrong. Great piece of play. Honest challenges from both of them. 3 minutes to be added on.
Well, that's cool.
3 minutes.
He's coming forward with some danger.
Oh, that was a bad pass, but we're going to be winning the Charity Shield, which is cool.
Look very good
Well done,
indeed,
Ferrari.
but the move has broken down.
Oh, Tom Ince, he's free. Oh, Victor! That would have put the icing on the cake.
The referee has ended it here.
Come on.
They are proudly pictured. These are shots.
So that's our first win
For the rest of their lives.
Wonderful stuff. And it's a long road, a lot of hard work.
of the season, and that is our first bit of silverware.
To enjoy it, you've got to try and savour every second.
Wonderful scenes of joy
Yeah,
here.
cheers, Foot Mob. Enjoy your evening,
They're
mate.
milking the moment. Want to make absolutely the most of this.
And who's lifting us? Who's our captain for this? Is it Victor? No, it's not Victor.
Stuck together, defended really well in this competition and snatched a goal.
Our captain. Is that Hector? Don't know who our captain is for this, but we won the FA Community Shield, so we'll skip it now because we've done that. You see, I know this is completely out there, but it's like when I watch people on my downtime, I tend to watch people doing playthroughs of games. So I watch someone at I watch someone on Twitch called Co-Carnage, and he does like 100% runs of games like Mass Effect, and he's done Nier, in Persona 5, and he just finished something else while I was watching the other week. But anyway, yeah, so I watch people doing like 100% runs and just playing through games that I've never played before. That's what I watch. Right, now this is where it's going to get interesting, because we are simming through to the Champions League, which we have not got a date for yet. So we're literally just going to skim week by week, do the training, sim until we get to the Champions League now. And then when we'll have a quick look how we're doing in the league. If we feel like we're not step in and intervene, and we'll have to play a lot more, because we want to make sure that we still have the opportunity, if we don't win the Champions League this year, that we can win it next season. Perella has not gone, and Robinson says thank you for playing. And we lost our first game of the season against United. I have, Ross. It is actually something to do with my PC. I've got a new part coming later on today, so hopefully we'll be able to sort it. If that doesn't work, I actually don't know. So fingers crossed that does work. Right. What we'll do is we'll sim past the Mansfield Town game as well. Me too, Ross, me too. But it is really frustrating how it's just all of a sudden just started to appear and just started to go wrong. No, which is a bonus. I mean, yesterday's stream, after the initial bit, it only cut out once or twice, which was cool. finished. What was the score in the last game then, you two? Come on, come on, come on, sim through this game. Once it's out of the transfer window, it will sim a lot quicker. So Murray's retracted. Okay, Victor Pereira's retracted. Okay, fair enough. George Turner, Harrison Turner, 15 mil, 24.5 mil. Right, we've got some transfer dealings to have a look at. 3-0 to KP. Okay. So you're not good then, Matt. Just remove him. So sent offers, received offers. So Toby Davies, negotiate. I want 40 odd mil. $34. Wow. Newcastle are actually playing a little bit of ball. 38.5. No, I want 44. Reject. Okay, so George Turner. 470. I'll accept that one. And then Harrison Turner, 15. Negotiate. I want a 20. I want a 20. I want a 20. $15.3. If you're just gonna offer $15.3, then get out. Get out. I don't have to sell him. Right, we're gonna sim to the transfer deadline day, and we'll let things pan out from there. It looks like that when I'm simming, the team's not playing quite well, by the looks of it. Which is actually kind of disappointing, because it means that we'll probably have to play more games than I would have wanted this season. Cool, thank you very much for coming back, Evs. 7 messages. Suspension over. Caicedo, okay. Match rescheduled. Match rescheduled. Match rescheduled. So we've got the draw for the Champions League by the looks of it. That is cool. So we get to see who we've got in the Champions League. Yeah, and we've got 1 point from 3 games. We might have to intervene. We'll give it another. We'll give it until the first bit of the Champions League. After that, we'll see whether we need to intervene. So, okay, so we've got Fenerbahce, Athletic Bilbao, and Bayern Munich. No! I looked at the first two. I was like, they're not bad teams to get. Fenerbahce, Athletic Bilbao, and then Bayern. Bayern Munchen. Damn! No! Oh! Just out of curiosity, how much money have we spent in this transfer window? Newcastle have made 100 million profit in this window. Jeez. We've spent 23, we've made a profit of 4.6. Wow. Not much though. Okay, cool. Damn. I think we can finish second in that group. I think we can finish second in the group. But then again, Athletic Bilbao, we've just lost Laporte. Oh, poo. I didn't respond to that one early enough. Fair enough. Oh, okay, so game's going slow. So George Turner's sold, cool. So we're going to sim through and we're going to be playing. Well, we've been on for an hour and a half. We'll play the Fenerbahce game. Loan offer for Luke Meyer, no. No, reject. I thought I took him off. Loan. Tete Salowu. Is he the oh, he's the poorer brother. Yep, you can go. Yeah, he's the poorer brother. Sean Murray can go. A bit more money for him. See if we can get closer to his valuation. I do, but I don't, Harry, if that makes sense. I have it, I don't really use it. Why would I want a sell-on clause? I like fair. I'm rejecting, I like fair. Oh, so Salawu's talks are broken down, that's not good. I was hoping to get rid of him. Going into the last hour and then we can get some speedy simmed on. Right, deadline day is ended, cool, that's done. Okay, Herrera. Okay, so that. So we're going to sim to the day before the Fenerbahce game. So our first bit in the Champions League. Is going to be against Fenerbahce. Group stage of the Champions Cup. 9 messages and right. I'm just going to delete these. Archie Phillips, okay. Archie Phillips wants to come. No, exactly. Sorry, Archie Phillips, you've gone down to an 86. You're not good enough. Rossi will leave there. Dadu will leave there. Schaefer will leave there. Corbet, you got a couple more months before you drop out. Right, let's have a look at this team. We're going to have to rotate some players out. They look knackered. Video looks shattered. So Video's going to drop. So Incy's going to take his place. I'll put Fair on the bench. Maya, I'm going to... Turner. The team's not doing well at the minute for some reason. It's good. It's a good team, but it's not doing well in the league. So I think in the league, let's just have a quick look at the league. We're going to be near the bottom, I reckon. Yeah, 18th. We haven't won a game. We've lost 3 and drawn 1. I'm going to have to intervene. It is Tom Ince, Corey. It is. What? This Premier League's mental. Crystal Palace and Southampton are top. We're going to have to intervene. We're going to have to. Didn't want to have to play as many Premier League games this season because I wanted to focus on the Champions League, but it looks like we're going to have to do that. So Fenerbahce away is the first taste of Port Vale in the Champions League. Let's go. Let's go, Vale. Right, let's go. Focus, focus, win. Positive thoughts. Cringe.
Well, here we are.
Fenerbahce Stadium looks freaking insane. I know it's the Wild Stadium, it's not actually his, but it's not actually their stadium, I don't think. But that is cool. Hello, Snags. I was purposely ignoring what you said. Snags, you say hello a couple more times. I'm gonna put you in timeout, mate. If you spat me in, I'm gonna put you in timeout. So please stop.
Your thoughts, Alan, on match day 1 in the Champions Cup in this group?
Well, whichever competition they enter, Bayern Munich invariably.
Let's go.
Favourites, and I don't think it's any different here. I see them.
Why is there some kind of like that? There's like a glow over the screen. It looks like it's like a sepia filter or something like that on it.
The system that we think they're going to go with is 4-5-1. That one striker will need a bit of support.
Yeah, you do not want him to be left isolated.
Well done, Franson.
Otherwise, this formation will not work.
Verratti.
It's confident and it's classy.
Great
really.
ball down here to Cohen Wood.
A bit of a gamble for the player who's still in
Verratti.
possession.
That was a beautiful first touch for a 91 rated Verratti. Beautiful.
Oh, he's cut that out well read.
Ferrari.
Verratti.
Verratti's touch is letting him down. I don't get this.
Well here.
If anyone on our team to have a bad touch, it should not be Verratti.
And now he's looking for some support.
Well done from
Attack was
Franson.
looking good. Now the opposition have a
The
chance.
ball up to Robinson.
Verratti. Well, a couple of star names that we're looking at today. What do you think, Alan?
Oh, no one's come short for Cohen Wood until Franson. Lovely ball out here, Cyrus Christie. A nice bit of space down here as well. Cohen Wood. We'll play patiently. We'll try and work the space. Verratti. Franson. Sitting off us. They are really sitting off us. Until that point, and then that's it. Yeah, so they're definitely playing defensive counter-attack.
Looking good this move. Escudero.
Well done, Cyrus Christie.
Until they got that challenge in. Verratti.
That's unlucky. Very unlucky.
Christie. Verratti. Trying to stretch the opposition using the wider areas
Wide.
here.
does well to hold the ball up. Verratti's got a bit. He can't get it through to him.
Sharp movement. They could pose some danger now.
Great interception by Ferrari. Starts up his engine and loses it to Souza. Giuliano. Wood with a great time sliding tackle. Yeah, it's definitely a step up in class to what we're used to.
Promising build up until that challenge.
Oh dear Lord. Scooter. Cyrus Christie, look a flipping live man. 1-0. God, that's unlucky. We knew it was going to be 1-0, but that's unlucky. Thank you very much, Snags. Thank you very much. Great ball in. No defender went for it, and Davies nearly stopped it.
Opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Verratti. They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous.
Anderson slips it through. Victor White with a dog for crying out loud. Victor! Your composure. You're standing on the penalty spot. How can you not find the corner from there? AFL? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, AFL. Not a clue, Snag, sorry. Good ball. Giuliano. Oh, he's mugged me. 2-0. Carlos, what a miss.
If they were two in front, and they really could have been.
Yeah, Mike, they look back on that with a bit of regret because that was a great chance to extend the lead, wasn't it?
The return ball. That's great defending there, stopping that attack.
But I don't. If it's an Australian sport, but what is it?
Carlos VALE. Here's a chance to attack.
What Australian sport is it?
Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Whipped in from the wide area.
I'll have that. How was that corner?
That deflection. Put the corner in the
Get it out.
It's not really away. More clearance. Time to get the ball in. Gets his cross in. Oh, that's good.
Good header, Cyrus. Oh, Aussie rules. Aussie rules football. I know what that is. Yeah, it's all right.
Clip it into the middle. The defender getting in the way.
Nah, I don't. I honestly don't really like to watch. I prefer to watch the Gaelic of hurling and Gaelic football. Prefer to watch the Gaelic stuff.
It really is an exciting
Right.
prospect over the next few
Doesn't
months
appeal to me.
How this Champions Cup develops, whether it's the sides that have traditionally done well or some. Good work by the goalkeeper.
Definitely a tough game.
It's Anderson. I like the look of this attack. Strong challenge. Whip it in now.
Tom Hinskis, how can he get pushed in the back and that's not a free kick? Just a full forearm smash in the back and he doesn't get a free kick. Okay. Definitely playing a different tactic than us. UFC maybe.
Second half underway.
Yeah, match day one, you always want to get off to a good start, so it's got a chance for both teams here.
Oh, Anderson.
Now, can he take them on?
Can Anderson fire it? Get the frick in! Anderson with a great finish.
Now, we're back again with nothing between them on the scoreline.
It took two second half minutes for that to happen. And he was just a pass from Verratti, a fake shot to get the space, and then outside. Will White needs to flipping get his stuff together because Anderson's coming for his crown as the golden boy. First half, Victor White spans it over the bar. Anderson gets one shot on the edge of the box and it's in.
It's Anderson. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack.
Ince. Oh, corner ball. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Win the header. Nope. Oh. I thought I was tackling somebody. That's why he just shot. Oh, Kamini's in goal. Ah. I like Kamini. And I hate that when that happens. You've got control of the ball behind you. That's a... I thought it was a good tackle. Right, let's try this again then. So, call one player, call two players. So, it's worked! It's worked! Oh no! Tom Ings! No! It freaking worked! It worked! But Tom Ings hits the keeper.
Well, it's still just speculation, Alan, isn't it? But what a big money deal it would be if it went through.
Don't you dare score now. Oh, you are kidding me!
That's a terrific goal.
Well, he's got a track record of that. On his left side, he is so dangerous. But that's what you get for gambling, for anticipating. What a finish.
I think if a right footer had been on that shot rather than a left footer of Tom Ince, we would have been 2-1 up. Corey, I actually used that tactic in FIFA 16. I was using that tactic in 16. I hadn't used it in 17. Sorry, I used that tactic in 17 at the start of it because in 16 I was taking free kicks properly. Yeah, 16 I could take free kicks properly. 17 I learned how to do that tactic and I just completely forgot about it for 18 because I was focusing on trying to get it to do normal free kicks.
VALE. He's taking a chance, but he's keeping the ball under some pressure. Christie.
Oh no, definitely, but definitely, it's definitely work. It definitely works.
The ball away from him with the tackle. Now the possibility for a cross.
Back post. Tom Ince. Oh come on. I need to drill that. Yeah, I'll shush it. I'll shush it. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not saying anything. It's not like I'm going to speak to the other team and give them scouting tips.
Quick reminder of the next game for the visiting team in the Premier League is this. Join us on EA Sports. Ince. Here's a chance to attack.
Anderson. Oh, good tackle from Felipe. Good header from Hector. Oh, referee! Stops Verratti in his pass. Right, we're taking White off. We're bringing on Armstrong. And that's all I... Just try and think. Yeah, let's try fair for Tom Ince. Yep.
Sosa.
That should be a tight game for you on Monday then.
That looked a decent chance to attack until the player managed to read the pass. played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. Good vision here.
Victor White, please. No! And Robinson, please count. Yes! Come on. Get in.
Keep them out and really grab a win that they didn't deserve.
Victor White,
We'll see where the game
he's
goes
hit the
from
post. It's not falling for him at the minute. He was top goal scorer. He was golden boot in the Premier League last year.
here. This goal almost
That first touch wasn't good enough. Left foot hit the post, but luckily Robinson following up 2-2.
The opposition's really got to tighten up.
Well, I wonder where we go from here now that we're level again in the game. Anything could happen. Sosa. Escudero. It's on the move all
Well
the
done,
time.
Cyrus
Makes
Christie.
Lots of these interceptions. That's good movement forward here. Comes in with a tackle. Sosa. Moving the opposition around with their play, these two players.
No problem. See you later, Harry. Thanks for coming joining the stream, mate. And I hope that issue sorts itself out.
Opposition manager put another centre half on here to try and cope with this aerial bombardment that's about to come, I think.
Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now.
Oh, just the wrong side of the defender.
It's Manquillo.
That's cool. I don't play PlayStation. Oh,
Stopped
damn you, Verratti.
emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Sosa.
Anyway, Corey, as I said, I'll send you a text after the stream
Never know which way this game is
about what was being said. Safe Davies and Christie heads it safely clear.
Offside call.
Oh, he's offside. Phew.
It's the most difficult thing in all the officiating, I think. But this assistant has got eagle eyes.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to do that job because the speed that players move now, as it turns out, what a great call.
Verratti, Dennis Fair. Oh, turns him around. Franson. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Franson. Kamini just watches it.
You can see he knew it was going in.
Kamini just watches it go past. Oh dear me, Franson.
Sosa.
Focus, focus, focus. Right, let's go back to balanced.
That's a free kick for sure for Fenerbahce.
Damn.
Defender did well to get to it, but hasn't really finished the job. Trying to catch the other team out with a quick break here.
Armstrong's got the pace.
Oh, chance.
Armstrong. Yes! 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 Oh no, KP, I fully think that as well. I do. That's what Armstrong's pace does for you. And that is a composed finish. That is a composed finish from Adam Armstrong. On the bounce. Beautiful goal. No, I fully agree with you, KP. If it is this close in this game away at Fenerbahce, then I am going to get absolutely screwed against Bayern. Oh, cheers. Franson goal, I can't believe that one. That's just amazing.
Here they are on the attack.
No, you are kidding me. We've been done on another cross. We need to learn how to defend crosses properly, because I can't defend crosses.
For them to make even further inroads into the scoreline. Well, a little look of celebration, but inwardly,
what a goal, though.
Brilliant.
The defenders seem to
Lovely.
lose the concentration
There's
almost.
two
They
defenders
saw it
there. We
coming
should
from a
not
long
be
way
losing
out.
that.
Well, it was. They're a powerful side, and they really do attack.
We just got to
the ball
see
with
out
a
the
lot of
time
aggression.
now.
This has been a treat to watch. A fantastic spectacle.
Yes!
As the referee calls a halt. So, a match to live
Thank you.
in the memory. Goal after goal after
I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name because I don't understand the lettering. I'm sorry, but thank you. My Franson goal was better. I'm gonna have to watch that Franson goal again. I'm gonna have to. That was the second goal, right? Franson. Let's watch this one again. This was beautiful. Bit of space, finesse shot, boom, bottom corner, and we get the win. Wow, wow, wow. I would say on shots alone we deserve it. Guys, I am literally just going to go for a quick wee. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Champions Cup. Barcelona 1, Monaco 1. Bayern Munich 2, Bilbao 0. Feyenoord 0, Borussia Dortmund 1. Paris Saint-Germain 1, Zenit 1. Real Madrid 4, Olympique de Marseille 0. Spartak Moscow 2, Schalke 0.
I'm back. I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. Raccas back. Tell some friends. Right. One more game in this stream, and then we'll call it, and we're going to be playing against Athletic Bilbao. Damn, that was a good game. That was actually a good game. The people don't even realise that I only do transfer business in the transfer window. Right, so we're going to skip through to the day before the Athletic Bilbao game. So we'll see if we get through the game against Hull, Watford and Everton. Which, once we've done the first round of games in this Champions League, we'll see where we're at with the league and see if we actually need to step in, which at this moment in time I reckon we do. Snags, I don't, purely because of my schedule. I work full-time during the week, Monday to Friday, and at the minute in the evenings I don't have a lot of time at this moment at the minute, so I won't be streaming much in the week for the next couple of weeks. But this Fortnite itself is not something that I like to play, and PUBG is something I don't own on console. Okay, so from that game, from the first game against Fenerbahce, Tom Ince was useless. So we're going to put in video. If I can see him. Am I missing him? Where's video? Oh, there he is. I'm going to put in video for Ince. I'm going to actually leave him off the bench for the time being. Verratti, Franson, everyone else played well. We're going to start off with Adam Armstrong in front. Up front with White to come up the... no, that sounds wrong. White to come off the bench if needed. And we'll see what we do. So let's go and go against Athletic Club Bilbao. Let's go. Bayern are top. They've got Fenerbahce in this one. We'll see how they do against Fenerbahce. Bayern won 2-0 against Athletic Bilbao. So we'll see what we do. John Tube, I don't, mate. I don't. I've just mentioned it just before you come into the stream. I don't actually play Fortnite. Stream FIFA at the weekends, and that's pretty much it. Seems like every man in his dog streams Fortnite and PUBG at the minute, apart from me.
Well, these two teams have already played, of course, on match day 1.
I just like playing my career modes. I love them.
In the Champions Cup,
Create your own stories in games. Brilliant. Right, first home game of the Champions League, and we're against Athletic Club Bilbao. Oh, that's Matarrita, who just plays for New York City. And Inaki Williams, who we tried to buy, but he just costs way too much money. Video. Armstrong, lovely turnout, Franson. Gonna have to hold the ball up, gives it back to Armstrong. Franson gets the ball taken off him. Anderson. Oh, lovely. Oh! Damn! That is just a good bit of play. I forgot my sound effect. And the good. But damn! What a goal. Lovely bit of play. Franson gets taken out, and he might actually be injured, but Anderson's little fake shot sets that up perfectly. Franson's holding his shoulder, which means he's probably got a knee injury. And he's just a great goal. An absolute great goal. We'll see how long Franson can put up with his injury. Video, lovely spin inside. Armstrong. Go back to Verratti.
Could be dangerous.
Anderson holding it off. Franson. Robinson. Stand up ball. And corner, please. When I get into that position, that is what I do. Especially against the AI. It doesn't work against people. Anderson. But that, I'll tell you a trick that I've learned. If you're in the wing positions, you make one move that way, fake shot the other way, you free up about a yard of space. And that's what I've done with Anderson in the past 2 games and scored. Obviously, it doesn't work all the time, and you've got to make sure you have the space available to do it.
He's cut that out well read. That's good movement forward here.
Well done, Cyrus.
Good defending. It's Anderson.
Oh, it's definitely... I should be Raccas fake shot gaming.
Some pressure, he shielded it well.
Now, let's see if this one works this time, Corey. Let's see if this works this time. Come on. Who are we going to get as the third person? Right, so Anderson's over it. So that's Verratti. So it's Armstrong. Oh, we got a good one. Armstrong. Oh, no. Didn't work. Didn't quite work. Bit too close to the defender.
There's no turnover.
No, I didn't try to finesse. I just tried to finesse with if you're on about with what I did with thingy with Tom Ince, you're right on that one. I think I did actually try to finesse that one. Oh, Armstrong. Oh, Verratti. First time. Oh, Anderson spins. Good save. He's offside.
Offside.
Yeah, a little bit. A bit too close to the keep. A little bit too close to the defenders. Franson, great header.
Armstrong.
Anderson. Finesse it. Oh.
Good play until they got that challenge in.
Any of you want a solid centre midfielder for a decent price, 3rd season, get Franson. Really solid midfielder.
Verratti. It goes out wide again.
You can get him on a free transfer at the end of the 3rd season.
Ferrari. Good forward play from them. Armstrong. Strong challenge. That's a combination of skill and will to hold off the opposition.
Ow! Damn it. Made a mistake. Oh, well done, Hector. With the ball. Verratti. Armstrong. Bit of space. What save from the keeper. It was a really... I don't think he would have needed to make that exaggerated dive out in Inaki Williams against Cohen Wood. Oh, just onside. Well done, Cohen. Robinson, lovely ball out to Vidio. Armstrong. Abusing the pace. Into the space. Corner, please. Thank you.
Going to get a corner here because of that deflection. Gone short with the corner. Some options now for the pass. Pressure on
Another corner. I messed that one up.
Put the corner in the middle.
Oh, corner again.
Good position.
I haven't figured out corners properly yet.
Swung in from the corner. Still danger here.
Win the header, thank you. Verratti. Gotta be. Yes! Too much space. And Cohen Wood, the left back, left up from the corner. And it's 2-0. Not as spectacular as everyone else's goal, but Cohen Wood will be happy for that. 2-0 up. We've got a
goal of top class really here.
No one tracks him. He just drifts into that open space. Nice, comfortable header past the keeper.
Well, they are heading quite literally for glory here.
Oh, it's a beauty that. He won't head many better ones this season, I don't think.
Get out, get out, get out.
Margin here
Oh,
to 2-0.
almost a beautiful touch. Vidio's not going to have the pace on Inaki Williams.
Went in a bit crudely, but the referee saw it and decided not to stop the game because they've still got the ball. He's coming forward.
Verratti. Armstrong, good save. Good save.
Referee has pointed for a corner.
And that's a... Come on, ref. Even I'm not asking for a yellow card for the shirt pulling.
That he could have blown for, and the offender's going to get a yellow card.
Yeah, I wonder whether he thought he got away
Franson.
with that.
Oh, there's no one at the back post, and that was a... He scuffed the cross anyway.
Quite safe to play it back to the goalkeeper. He's good with his feet.
And the header. Good header for Ferrari. Anderson. Cohen Wood.
Cross-driven in low.
Oh, pulls he behind everybody.
The defender who's got time for an extra touch. That's a proper old-fashioned clearance there from the defender. Verratti.
Franson, go on. He had side set on what happened last game. Win the header. Good header.
Moving forward with some danger.
Oh, too far, too far, too far. I'll keep the pressure on. As long as we can keep the pressure on, I'm happy. And that's nearly a dodgy throw.
There will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Oh, my nose is itchy. Oh no, Inaki Williams. Tackle. No! Dangerous. Cross.
A good cross.
Get out. Good header, Christie. Verratti, your touch was shocking.
Sakai.
Good block, Hector. But no. Cheers. Thank you very much, Snags. Thank you for coming and joining the stream. Thank you for the sub, and enjoy the rest of your day, my friend. In off the post, 2-1. Just before half time as well. And that is half time. Not a nice way to end the half. They're probably going to step it up at the start of this second half.
And the kickoff for the second half of their second game in the Champions Cup group stage.
I enjoyed the first half, and I don't think it'll be too much different in this second.
There's some potential in this move.
So the fake shot didn't quite work there. Dabber.
Now Williams.
It's a good job when he scored he didn't dab. Now Inaki Williams.
Good deep cross towards the far post. Well, that's good defending.
Good clearance from Christie.
And that's good support as they build this attack.
And again, well done, Christie. Go on, carry it on, carry it on. Wait till the defender come to you. And slide him in. Robinson pulls it out. Franson got a man on him. Easy to Verratti.
Well, this is a class act, this fella.
Oh, he's loving it. He's enjoying
Vidia,
every
lovely
minute
move.
of this game. He's on the top
Armstrong gets a bit of space. Armstrong. Get in! Adam Armstrong, so glad we've got him back in the club. In the championship, in the actual championship, this guy got us 30 goals and a seat in the league. He was brilliant, but we couldn't get him for the first game of the first time in the Premier League. Now we've got him back for our Champions League campaign. This guy is going to score a lot of goals for us. Great finish. Really good finish.
3-1 the scoreline as we restart the game. He's cut that out well read.
Verratti.
This looks promising. It's Anderson.
Oh, just couldn't get enough on it. Just couldn't get enough on it.
Certainly not the goalkeeper.
Dribbled through to the keeper. Oops, dear. Verratti's going to get a yellow card for that. Stops their attack though. It's alright. That's alright. Stops their attack.
straight away. And out it came.
It's Anderson.
Oh, Armstrong.
With the ball.
And he's totally dictating the tempo out there. He's a great
Win the head, win the head.
Cleared away by the defender.
Franson and Verratti. Very good midfield partnership.
Looking good from their point of view.
Tries to dink it through, comes off the defender. Veska clears to Otavio, looking over the top for De Boer.
Christie. Verratti.
Stop it, Verratti. Hold on.
Striding
Go
forward.
on, have a go yourself.
It was a real opportunity, but there might be a key moment in there from a defensive point of view.
Yeah, well, they really did.
You're in the
converge on
space.
him quickly. He didn't
Might as well
miss
have a go.
by much, but he's missed it.
In the head.
Intercepted well. Well, the flag's up. He's frustrated because he is caught
Okay,
offside.
offside. I wonder what was going on
He
there.
made his run a bit too soon.
Doesn't need to go as soon as he did there.
Right, I'm actually going to take off Verratti because of that yellow card. Don't want to risk him. Get it, get it, get it. Thank you.
Christie.
Franson's already going to be missing after this game anyway.
I like the look of this attack. Now the shot.
So let's take off Verratti. Hello, Raphael. Thank you very much for coming and joining the stream. We're going to give Maya his first run.
The defenders managed to get in the way there.
Good header.
Mikel San Jose. Otavio.
Well done, Cyrus Christie.
And here they are on the attack.
Armstrong. One more. Anderson. Robinson. He's offside, is he? No. Yes, he was.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, fair enough. He was off. No, he wasn't. Oh, Anderson. I mean, not Anderson. Robinson. I would have really put the game to bed.
Towards where a teammate can gather the ball. Trying to switch on the
Maya.
attacking power in this situation.
Tries to slide it through. Anderson! How is that counted? I'm not celebrating that one. I'm not celebrating that one. Let's go and pick the ball up for him because that was embarrassing. That was just embarrassing. Maya gets the ball, plays a pass that should really have never got to Anderson, bounce off a defender and the keeper does nothing. The keeper should have just cleaned Anderson out. 4-1 Vale.
I don't think we expected this. Such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. That's cut out.
Bad pass. Robinson still got there. Maya. Oh, looking for Armstrong. Matarita steps in. Win the head, win the head. Good header, Cyrus. Right, with the game pretty much done, let's take off Video for fair, and we'll take off Franson for better. Oh, that's a good ball. Please get that, Davies. Good punch. We'll take that, sir. We'll take that. Making safe. Fair was giving away a free kick when it looked like the guy just dived out of the way. In the header.
The header on target, but never looking as though it was going to get the better of this goalkeeper.
He's under a bit of pressure to head the ball and
that'll do.
really
Deep
get the
rugby
direction
positioning.
score.
Oh, lovely. That was not lovely. Cyrus win that header. Good header, Cyrus Christie.
Armstrong. Good defending.
Win that, win that, win that, win that. And oh no, we lost it. Lammers. Well done, Ferrari. We still lost it. Sakai. Naki Williams. Christie cuts in. Maya. Besser. Oh, he read it. Like a book. Good battling by Hector. Lovely ball out. Composed.
This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play.
That's a terrible pass. Terrible pass. But we're just winding down the clock now for our second win in the Champions League. I was about to say Champions League. Oh no. Sakai, he's got too much space. That's a good ball, Matarita. The defender misses, and that is another victory for Vale. Oh dear. Oh dear. What a freaking game.
Yeah, it's a system that
We started that so well. And we dominated. 62% possession. Yes, they were awful compared to Fenerbahce. And you can see why. So, how did Bayern do? Bayern won in Fenerbahce as well. They won 2-1. So, both us and Bayern.
Champions Cup.
And at the top of the table. So, that's cool. And we're up to 12th now in the Premier League, which is also cool. And Franson's out with the Bruchel for 5 days, which is great. And no! Verratti's missing the next game as well. Ah, well. But anyway, that is cool. So we're fully into the Champions League now. And the only team we've got left to play in the Champions League that we haven't played yet is Bayern. And we will be doing that next stream. We've been going for just over 2 hours now, guys, so thank you very much for coming and watching. I'm just going to make sure I've got everything saved. So, yeah, thank you everybody that's coming in. We've had an absolute amazing bunch of people in this morning. We've had a ton of new subs. We're above 1660 subs now. So, everybody, thank you and welcome to the channel. You've been awesome, and it's made it so much fun. Guys, I'm going to leave it here. If you've enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you've not already, leave a comment down below with everything you enjoyed about it. And if you want to see more, hit the little bell next to my live. I've been Raccas, and I'll see you on the next one. Tra.